This coming Shabbos is the Yom Tov of Shavuos, and this week's video is sponsored as a schus for the Rachanimol Shloime Yehuda ben Alter Yaakov Epstein. It should be a schus for him, his parents, and all of Klal Yisrael. There's an interesting minhag that we have on Shavuos to decorate all the shuls with greenery and trees and leaves and shrubbery and flowers and all different types of plants. And the question is, why do we decorate the shuls with greenery when the second Mishnah, Masechta Rosh Hashanah, says that Shavuos is the day of judgment for the piros ha'ilon, for the fruits of the trees, not the trees themselves. The day that we are judged for the trees themselves, the Rosh Hashanah le'ilonos, the first Mishnah Rosh Hashanah says, is Tu B'Shvat. Tu B'Shvat is when we are judged for the trees themselves, and yet then we eat the fruits. We have piros ha'ilon. Asks Rabbi Yoel Teitelbaum, the Satmarav, why do we do the opposite? Why on Shavuos, when we are judged on the piros ha'ilon, do we decorate the shuls with trees and greenery? But on Tu B'Shvat, when we are judged on the actual trees, that's when we eat the fruit. So he quotes a Shloah Kaddish that says that when Rishoyim are judged for their actions, they're also judged based on the actions of their parents. If their parents were tzaddikim, then they're judged much more harshly. Because if your parents were tzaddikim and you turned out to be a rasha, you have a much more significant judgment upon you. You did something even far worse than if your parents were Rishoyim to begin with, and you didn't have good examples to learn from. So then, okay, you're a rasha, but it's not as bad as if you were a rasha ben tzaddikim. Says the Shloah that it also goes vice versa. When parents are judged, they're judged based on the actions of their children. If they raised good children, which are tzaddikim, okay, listen, you might be a rasha, but you're not going to be judged as harshly, because at least you raised tzaddikim. But if you're a rasha and your children are Rishoyim, then you're far, far worse. Then you're really doomed. Says Rabbi Yoel, based on this Shloah, that the fruits of the trees are the children. The trees themselves are the parents. They bore fruit, they bore children. So when we are judged on Tu B'Shvat for the trees themselves, we eat the piros ha'ilon, we eat the fruits of the trees to show that the piros are still tzaddikim. They're good fruits. We're eating them. We're making brachas on them. So don't judge the trees so harshly. And same thing vice versa on Shavuos. Since Shavuos is the Yom Tov that we are judged on the piros ha'ilon, on the children, so we bring in the parents, we bring in the trees into the shuls, and we have them decorate the shuls and the Batei Knesiyos and Batei Midrashos to show that the trees are also good. Don't judge the children, the fruit, so harshly. Today, as I'm recording this, is Yom HaMiyuchas. It's a day between Rosh Chodesh and Shloshis Yemei Hakbala. There's no significant inherent value to the day itself. Yet we don't say Tachlit today. It's considered as if it's a Yom Tov. Why? What's so special about the day of Yom HaMiyuchas? The answer is, I saw from Reb Ephraim Goldberg, Rav in BRS, Boca Raton Synagogue in Florida. He says that because Rosh Chodesh is before it, and Shloshis Yemei Hakbala is after it, it's surrounded by great days and also was elevated along with it. And therefore it is considered as if it's a Yom Tov. He says, surround yourself with good people and have them elevate you just by being in close proximity to them. When you're near good people and you surround yourself with good people, you're elevated as well. That's the message of the Elon and the Piros, and that's the message of Shavuos. You're surrounded by an encampment of Jews. All of Har Sinai, all of Mount Torah was all the Jews together, coming together as one, surrounded together in order to accept the Torah. To surround ourselves with good people and good Jews, whether it's our friends, family, neighbors, community, our shul, anywhere we go, surround yourself with good people, with good yidden, good hearts, good energy, good vibes. And we'll be zeicha to be mekabel the Torah this Yom Tov of Shavuos. Yishachar b'levecha, we'll be zeicha to come to Mashiach to Keno, Meher v'Yemenu Amen, and a beautiful Shabbos and a beautiful Yom Tov.